Welcome. This is episode 302. Is it 302? Because 303, like, that's the base, and we don't got that yet, and that's the highway here in Arizona, so watch out to that. Episode 303, we got to drop some bass on it. Episode 302, welcome to the most illustrious podcast in all the land. This is the Low Main's Asylum Show, hosted by your lovable host, your Capitan, your je ne sais quoi, Low Main, aka Mr. Extra Guac on your motherfucking burrito, aka Two-Tone Tony Tone, aka Dabuel Jackson, aka I got the Rona in Pomona, aka Tecate 69, aka Gengar Shadow, aka that legend, aka Professor Finessa, aka I don't got any more AKAs. If y'all just got a lot of AKA. Actually, no, I forgot. AKA don't ever forget that, man, in your fucking life. Welcome, y'all. We got something beautiful to talk about in this show. Last week, we sat down and we, got it straight into the gossip. We talked nothing about the messiest of the messy. But today, we're going to talk about within. We're going to talk about things that we got going on within ourselves. We going, my baby gave me the moniker, aka the Snickerdoodle King. That's very true. It's hey, you're so cute. That being said, y'all, I need y'all to know that we always do go live on Instagram. So whenever that we are recording these shows, we do go live. If you got questions, if you want to come kick it with us, we are always on Instagram. Where can you find that? Fresh Prince of the _West. What? Fresh Prince of the _West. Make sure to tap in. We got some things to talk about today. We got some things to say I told you so, and we got some other things to talk about that are, about our hearts, about within and shit. The first I told you so that I do want to go over is that I don't know what this term means yet, and I really hope that someone out there can help me out with this term. I don't know what the term whistleblower means. And a lot of these motherfuckers in the political world, they always use that term whistleblower. Oh, this nigga's a whistleblower. Is that just another term for a snitch? Because it just sounds like someone that's like, why you blowing your whistle for? And if I'm calling you a whistleblower, I'm calling you a whistleblower for a reason. So, is it a bad thing? It sounds like a bad thing. It sounds like a very negative connotation. With that being said, they had a whistleblower, aka snitch in my book, on trial. I don't know how this motherfucker made it on trial, but they were, sending this dude through trial, and he said something out loud that they asked him that, does the US government have any types of alien items of UFO sorts or bodies? And this man came out and he said, yes they do. And he didn't use the word, like bodies. He used the word organics. He said, we did go ahead and recover organics of alien forms out there. Bang, 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 bang. That just fucking proves everything to everybody, man. The aliens do exist. They've been here. We did know that fucking aliens existed. And everybody out there can shut the fuck up about it by now. Aliens been here. But, it's all in Area 50. Ralphie, very true. But there's some other places in America, man, that they're not telling us about. Like, they tell us about Area 51, and I think they kind of, moved a lot of things out of there by now. So, like, they're in a brand new, probably somewhere in the Rockies where we can't even get to them, up there just doing some shit. And believe me, I can say this out loud to everybody out there. Do you really think that we were, as humans, capable of the technology and the firearm power, that we had? Do you know that we were, do you really think that we were capable of that? Oh shit, I don't know. My computer turned off, y'all. Do you really think that we were capable of that? I don't think so. There's no way that I think as humans, by ourselves, we just literally woke up and ding, 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 ding. Just got up there and shit. I don't think that shit happens like that. I don't think we could have turned brick phones into smartphones that fast. How the fuck did we know that stuff, man? How did we know how to have some sort of guns out there that we could never find out about? I was actually watching a video of another theory where we have a place where we have dinosaurs alive somewhere. God damn! Rafi, I believe that shit. I bet that shit is fucking true. And that's so fucking crazy, man. And they're hiding all of this from us because I think, ladies and gentlemen, for, us as humans, we are not ready to encounter such things. I don't think we're ready to go into such things and be like, yo, you know what? We can take this shit on. We can't. We can't. Picture walking right next to an alien right now. Us as humans.
The fat breasted women they would send for their dreams.
I don't know what the hell this man's talking about. Hold on.
Roasted meats.
Technical difficulties. Technical difficulties. Let's get back to the show. Technical difficulties. We got it. So yeah, I really don't think that humans were ultimately capable of that. And right now, finding out about aliens and Alex in the fucking building, my guy. So finding out about aliens now, and us as humans can't even fucking get along on this earth. We can't even get along, bro. We're still fighting about bullshit about colors and shit. So we can't even get along. So we expect to get along with a species that is more intellectually dominant than us. I'm gonna use that word, like I just made up that context. Intellectually dominant. Why? They made it to us. We didn't go to them. These niggas came to us. They're like, what up? We in your backyard. That's some wild ass shit, bro. And there's some other shit that I was finding out about. That a lot of more alien interactions and all that shit was going on more when we made the atomic bomb. Somebody go watch the movie Oppenheimer. It might have some fucking answers. I still need to see that movie. So if you haven't seen that movie, I need to see it myself too. So yes, Oppenheimer might fucking have some answers behind it, man. Unfortunately, the reality we face is, yeah, bro, us as humans, we can't even get along with ourselves. We can't even get along with this, the other species of beings that we have here. We've been extinking. Yeah, extinct. I made extinct a fucking verb. We've been extinking animals for God knows how long. And I think the theme of this episode today is responsibility. I want people to take responsibility for things. And sometimes, people are like, yo, that's not my problem, But by the end of the day, it's all of our problems. Aliens are here. All right? We need to find a way that we can all get along on this rock. And I think people don't take enough responsibility in their lives to actually do that. Because if we can't even be intellectually mature to get along with another person that doesn't come from the same cloth as me. Yo, you can ask me, bro. Half of the people I meet on a daily basis were complete aliens. We don't come from the same fucking world at all. But I think it's my responsibility and my fucking duty as a human being sometimes, man, to actually bridge that anchor to be like, yo, I still need to make you believe in humanity. Like, that's still my underlying responsibility as a human being. I still need to make other people believe in humanity. And if we don't get along with each other, we're gonna freak out with other types of people. Yo, Rolf, my guy. And babe, yes. But I think the most craziest thing, bro, is that the media, and this is just, it is one of those episodes. This is definitely one of those episodes. I think the media is definitely the one that pushes the agenda to divide. Right after COVID, it was like, leave each other alone, space each other out. Don't fucking see people. Don't don't interact. We didn't have a lot of more interactions after that, man. And nowadays, after the whole, like, you know, we had the whole rioting, we had everything, we had more things getting spiked into us to create more of a divide, and we seen that on TV. But that shit wasn't happening in real life. Like, I promise you, that shit was not happening in real life. Like, all the colors under the fucking earth were co-inhabiting in real life while you were watching on social media, on the media, on the news, whatever, you name it. You were watching them crumble. You were watching people segregate from each other. And like, that shit's scary, world. And that's something that it's kind of funny because that they're using that as a weapon against you. And the FBI man, Steve, is definitely listening to this, tapping into this episode. They're using that against you. But, if you don't, there is no power in individuality. There's no power in it. Like, when people come together with a common mindset and a common agenda to push, there's some power behind it. There's more power when people come together and you have more alike. I promise you. I fucking promise y'all. Y'all have more alike in the world than y'all think that y'all have separately. But I think we always do got to go back within, and we always got to talk about within, because we do have a lot alike, but some people are not mature enough to see what they have within them. Some people are still fighting shadows that they believe that are shadows that are actually sunlights in disguise. People are still fighting battles within that, you know, I might look like the enemy, and that is a-okay. You just have to help people get through to where they need to get through, man. I had a question. If you met an alien, what question would you ask? That's a very great question. The very first question that I would ask is, if I met an alien, what's it like on your planet? I just want to find out what the hell they do on their planet, what actually goes on. Super, what's up? Imagine we end up in being some Futurama type of reality. My God, I would love that shit, bro. That shit would be so much fun. Oh my God. Hanging out with a robot. Like, picture having a friend as a robot. Like, like, he's like, yo, I can't come over next Tuesday. Why? I got to update. All right, bro, take the day off. You got to update. You can take PTO for updating. The very first thing I do want to find out is the other worlds. How do they look? What do you guys do? Like, is there other animals there, man? If we can go there, it would be so amazing. And it's, how do we get there? You feel me? There's so much fucking questions behind it. Like, and there's this dude, I forgot his name, is Lazar the last name? If anyone knows who I'm talking about, I think Lazar is the last name. Carlos, peace, G. Bob, I'm gonna just give you the first, I think it is Bob Lazar. So this man used to work for Area 51. There's a whole documentary about him that is on Netflix. Make sure to definitely check that shit out. There's a whole documentary about him, and I kid you not, bro, this man talked about how actual UFOs work, and UFOs don't work the way that we think UFOs work. And the way that he explained it makes a lot more sense than like what a lot of other people say. Carlos, my question B is, where the fuck were you during being supposed to be electoral? Yo, I swear to fucking God, Alex. Let me get my first. Before we have that full conversation of like us being humans and shit, we gotta get these out right quick. Yeah, bro, we got you motherfuckers helping out the Egyptian create fucking what do you call it, pyramids and shit, but you can't even help us out with this. We got another question. If an alien asked us on an adventure, what would I say? I would definitely go on that adventure, but it would definitely be one of those things, y'all. Ladies and gentlemen, I would love to meet an alien, but like, have you ever hung out with a shady friend? And like, you're like having a good time, but like at the same time, like you're like, I shouldn't be too relaxed around you because like, you know, like, but you're a shady ass friend, like we shouldn't. And that's exactly how it would be with like the alien. Like he'll be like, yo, we gotta go back to my place for a second. And I'll be like, no, we're okay, we're all right. No, we don't need to, you know, I would always feel like I'm gonna get dissected and shit. But that just brings us back to, I think we all have an underlying responsibility in the world that we are lacking nowadays. We all have a responsibility in the world to actually be that bridge of communication, of commonality, of understanding, but we really don't take that time. I think a lot of more people are worried about me, the betterment of me. Everyone still has this little ego that they have to push, and by the end of the day, I promise you, the thing that will hold you back the most is your fucking ego. Like, yo, preach. I wonder if they have hoverboard. For real, picture hover bikes. Ralphie, if they had a hover bike, if I had a fixed gear that I just had to do this on the air and this shit just started moving, nigga, I'm set. Like, we in there. Like, oh, this is a nice question. Baby asked the question on, do you think aliens can shapeshift? And I really want y'all to answer inside the comments too, man. If you think that babies can shapeshift, babies, do you think aliens can shapeshift? I think so. I really think so. I think that there is some entities on here that are not human formed. They're not humanoid. They have to be some sort of other things, you know. And if octopuses can do it here, I think there might be something else out there that can definitely change their whole form into something else. Like, picture that. Like, they're like, I just got done watching the Scrolls, and literally they had to just look at a person and they can turn into that person right after. Millions of Scrolls took over a bunch of people's lives here on the world in that Marvel show. Watch it on Disney Go. Just giving out shameless fucking plugs for no reason. They turned into aliens. Aliens turned into humans, and they adapted with us. They literally just, and maybe, who knows, since the world, we do love taking care of everybody, maybe there was some aliens out there running away from some onslaught on their planet that, you know, or like their planet was going to die or like wither away and they had to come here. That's so fucking cool. That's so fucking cool. Like, I really hope it happened that way. Before we do keep on going, y'all, let us take another hit. Ooh. Our next question is, we take a hit. What kind of talents do you think that aliens have? First thing, I think that aliens cannot read minds, but they can read something that is more important than the mind. I think they can read emotions, and I think they can read the fluctuation of emotion. So if you are feeling something, and I think sometimes whenever we try to say a dishonest statement, whenever we try to lie, I think our emotions shift also. So I think that they can tell through our emotions on if we're being truthful, and that is the number one thing, because it's just picture, oh, I don't know. Just, I didn't even explain how Bob Lazar made said how the UFO worked, huh? So I gotta make that. So he said the UFO works in the same way as, like, think about the solar system, y'all. All right, we are really going to fucking school today. Think about the solar system. So we got a whole fucking solar system. We got the Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, da 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 da. You can name off Pluto. If y'all motherfuckers don't want to count Pluto, I'm counting Pluto. Planet X. We count all these planets. But picture all of this stuff. Picture the Earth. Take it right next to the sun. In the solar system, y'all, it's like, picture it as like a piece of paper. And on this piece of paper, things weigh more on it, like the sun weighs more on this piece of paper than the earth weighs on it. We're like, yo, we're really going to school today. So like, we have this, right? So we have the sun, okay? Sun, boom. We have the earth. This thing is more deeper on the pillowcase than the earth is. So with that being said, it holds more weight. So it's literally more indented into that space than the earth is. So they found a way, or the UFOs, or the aliens, the UFOs. I'm so sorry. Like, damn, I haven't met y'all yet and I'm already disrespecting y'all. I apologize. So the UFOs, they put this machine right on front, or right in the front of the UFO to make it more heavy. And when they make it more heavy, the UFO just gravitates that way because it's making the plane right in front of it more heavy. So that creates a hole and it just follows it. And that shit just takes it through the world. Wherever else it takes it through. He said it was a black triangle thing. And that thing is what controlled the UFO. Right in front. Made it go. And right after that, it made sense on space travel. Cause like, I was like, cause my whole fucking life I was thinking like, yo, how do you think fucking space travel is gonna work? It has to be with some light speed. But you can't do light speed with human bodies. Try to take a fucking human body through light speed shit. You won't make it there. Your body's not gonna make it there safely. But if you have something like this, you can make it there safely. Again, they don't have to be humans like us, but they're organics, as the government wants to say it. Organics. Two more questions. Do you think they will start renting? Yes. I really hope that they start paying rent. If there is some aliens out here not paying rent, there better be some UFO insurance. Let's light this hit. What else are y'all smoking on out there? As everybody else, man, I hit the gym. I'm trying to be like my boy Alex out there. Make sure to go follow him, man. It's Lex Grand Fitness on Instagram. Yo, my guy is taking over. I seen him. I had literally, I think it was 16 hours in Salt Lake. Yes, sir! So we got Airbnbs, bro. We got everything ready. And I'm telling y'all, tap in. Like when I tell y'all, like if y'all need, I was talking to him because like I've been hitting the gym nicely. And the only thing that I kind of need to work on is my dieting. I was like, yo, like I got to get the dieting down. I got to get the dieting. And then my guy broke it down to me in like the most nicest way. And I am about to sign up for everybody out there. My guy, I'm about to sign up for the dieting plan. I can't wait for it. I love you, baby. I love you. So I'm telling you, like, I'm going to sign up. And we had a lot of great conversations about bettering yourself and like, you know, bettering the community around you. And that's the number one thing that made me literally talk about the responsibility of we do have to start taking responsibility for ourselves. We do have to start taking responsibility for our futures. And it's not built by yourself. It's built by a village. Like, yo, like, and you have to co-invest in yourself as you co-invest in the village. And you have to have a circle. And that's one thing that I think Alex, my girl, a lot of other people understand me that I'm not so trust heavy, if that makes sense. You know, like the first thing that like I'm gonna do is trust is not the first thing that I go to as soon as like I meet a lot of people nowadays. And I think that's just, you know, the trials of tribulation of life, or trying to go through things of life. And with that being said, I've been like trying to be more of a lone wolf. You ever gonna hit that ball? Nigga, I hit it twice. What the hell? This nigga was not even in the route. As soon as you said that, I started hitting it, and now he comes back. He said, you ever gonna hit that bong? Are you ever gonna hit that bong? Funny ass. I wonder if they'll teleport us. Bro, I bet the aliens will teleport us. But yo, like I think, my guy, like, we do need to improve, and I think we need to have more deeper circles, that like people that care about each other, people that want to see each other grow. And I think that's the only way that we can grow in the world. And I live for moments nowadays of like pure connection and motivation. And like, I really thank Alex for sitting down with me, man, and just like really just making me like really understand that like I am going in the right places. Like, all those things that I am hearing are all the right things that I am hearing, I'm hearing it at all the right times. Because if news and things hit you at a time that you're not ready to, or you're not frequent to understand it, or computerize it, or notarize it, or whatever you want to take it in as, you won't understand it. It'll sound like some gibberish that won't make any sense to you. So with that being said, make sure to pour into you. Make sure to pour into your friends. Make sure to pour into your family. I think some of us are just running away from everybody because deep down inside, maybe we're running away from ourselves, but I'm not running away from myself. So that's the fucking question, G. What is going on? So we have to come together. Kumbaya type shit. Lex, my guy, I appreciate you, my guy. Right, bro. I think if we're in tuned, and if we're ready to, like, you know, grasp that knowledge, I think we're so ready, man. And I think right now I'm in that realm of, I'm a caterpillar and I'm cocooning myself into being my next evolution of a butterfly. And even though we have a lot of evolutionary stages in life, man, the more that you have, the merrier, bro. Live in that. Be within your change. And that's something that I'm trying to do. Be within my change and have my responsibility as a fucking human being to actually care, you know? There's a lot of fake caring going on in the world. We're not gonna care about the aliens as soon as they come out. Like people are gonna be, aliens are taking our jobs. They took our jobs. Shut the fuck up, right? Cheers. And where is that dude? You ever gonna hit that bong? You ever gonna hit that bong? I'm so sorry, y'all. That just shows the duality of my life. That we're talking about caring and being more responsible for the world, but we're really throwing some shit at people. Apologize. The duality must happen like that. But y'all, I'm gonna end it here. I'm gonna end it here on this wild ass Tuesday, Sunday for everybody else that's watching out there. I'm gonna end it here. If you do want to find this shit, make sure to definitely tune in to the social medias. Everybody already watching on Instagram, I fucking love y'all. Thank y'all for always tuning in. My guy Carlos, Alex, my baby in here. Who else in here? Who else in here? We got Ralphie. Like, I'm telling y'all, bro. So I really like love just peeking in and actually like hanging out with people, bro. We need more connections. We need more human connections in the world, bro. If you can get more of that in the world, make sure to get to it. If you got motherfuckers out there telling you to hit that bong when you already hit that bong naturally, don't listen to them, because they don't think that you're a bong hitter when you already know what's up. I let it go. Freshman to the _West on Instagram. Lomay1990 on Snapchat. Make sure to fuck with your boy. Make sure that whenever that you're walking around, and if you do meet an alien, say what's up to the alien. Make sure to get to know the alien. Get to know the alien. Make sure to tell the alien some shit about you. You know? We can all get together. I'm telling you, man, there is more power in unity. That being said, allow me this parting gift. Drink your water, tip your bartender,